Okay, I think I activated the audio feedback, so you should we should hear what people say. I should probably start with Western Europe. Uh, yeah, I'm streaming. I can post the stream in the base channel as well. Let me do that.
What's your Twitch
Humour Noir.
name?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, okay. This one here.
Fuck.
I speak the same language, not English, fuck you.
Clack, 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 clack. Up. I posted it in general, and I will put that in content as well. Up. It's there. Okay, so we can start with Portugal, maybe. So Portugal was played, right? I think it was. So he gave Ceuta to Castile. I don't really know why he did that, but why not? Maybe to secure a strong alliance. He's allied with both Aragon and Castile, so the Iberians are staying tight together. They are fighting Morocco, so that must be quite an interesting player war, since Morocco is helped by Mali, Ethiopia, Tunis. So basically Iberia against a big chunk of Africa. I'm not sure Mali will be able to help that much, since he probably still has the terra incognita in between, and the Iberians have naval supremacy. But at least Tunis can help, and it's still war score that is not allowed to the Iberians. They are winning at the moment. In terms of number, the Iberians are less numerous than the Africans by nearly 40k, which is a lot, but most of them are probably locked in
Small
in Mali.
side note, it's not for land, it's not a war for land.
Oh yeah, it's indeed, it's blockade ports. So why? That's interesting.
Talk about Brian David though. The only smart thing to come out of this war would be if they annul Morocco's alliances and then truce with them.
Yeah, that would be, yeah, definitely. So
That's the only reason Morocco shouldn't just uncon, because they can't do anything else with it other than take money.
so who is committing to this war actually? Let me check. So Portugal doesn't have any loans. Castile neither. They are losing a little bit of money, and they are at force limit, but not really going that much above. Aragon is losing a little bit of money as well, but that's still okay. They don't have any loans yet. Morocco no loans either. His income is fairly low. Did he dev the gold mine? Not enough. Did not dev the gold mine enough, and it's uneven number, which is not good. So please fix that. Tunis Tunis has one loan, and I think that Mali and the other probably don't even pay for their troops. Well, they are, but no loans. Okay, so the war is pretty, like, it's a cold war, I would say, since land cannot be exchanged anyway. I'm not really sure why they are fighting that. The war leader is Castile. What can he get from this? What can they ask in the peace deal? So obviously they cannot take land, they cannot give back, they cannot release nations. So they can break alliances and ask for humiliation or trade power or money, Like, is it really worth fighting 4 players for that? I'm not entirely convinced. In terms of technology, the Iberians are all Tech 5, so is Morocco. Tunis is Tech 6 actually. Tech 6 is very very strong. It gives a very good edge in terms of damage. Tech 6 gives extra tactics, which reduces the damage you take and increase the damage you give. It also changes the combat width, sending it to 24. So if the Iberians didn't notice that Tunis is Tech 6, they will be understacked. And it improves infantry fire and infantry shock. So it's very, I think it's the strongest tech in terms of differential with the previous one in the game. So definitely one to keep in mind. But let's talk about Portugal for now. So Portugal is Tech 455. Since they did not expand in Africa, I think they are going to play the colonization game, which is probably a good idea since no one was slotted in the New World. Their income is 15.5, which is decent. A good chunk of it is from trade, obviously. Their force limit is 22, naval force limit as well. Their navy has 5 heavies, Castile has 7, so they won't lose control of the strait anytime soon. They are lacking an admin advisor, which is probably a mistake since they want to get the admin Tech 5 as soon as possible, but they don't have the institution yet and they need 300 ducats to get it. They will have it eventually. And well, they don't have any mana to invest in IDs yet, so they can wait a little bit to get the Tech 5. That's okay. Overall, that's a pretty safe position, I would say, since they are allied to Castile and Aragon. They don't have direct threats. Morocco will want Castile dead before wanting Portugal dead. If they are going colonization, they should be left alone on their bubble for now. So that's rather good position. Castile has an income of 28, which is good. Gold 6.04, which is a little bit low. We don't have much bonuses on production as of now, so it's okay. Their autonomy is okay. They secured Navarra and Grenada, which is a good start. Their ruler is actually a consort at the moment, not a very good one, but next year they will have Carlos de Trastamara, 466, very good ruler. That's going to be very nice for them, and they are running advisors 2, 3, and 2, which is already good. They are not paying that much for them, which is nice as well. So they have a fairly strong mana generation. In terms of tech, they are 335, so a little bit late. They can embrace the Renaissance with 500 gold, which they are probably waiting for to get 2 admin techs in a row, since they have 1k banked, and they also have a lot of military power banked. They could get tech 6 very soon. So strong position from Castile. In terms of alliance, they are allied with Aragon, Portugal, and the Pope. So overall, a pretty strong early game from Castile, I would say. Even though I'm not entirely convinced with the Moroccan War, that's overall a good Castile. Aragon caped Naples, which you expect from a player. They are actually making a spy network on Genoa at the moment, so probably they want to secure a better control on the Genoese trade node. That's a lot of money in mid and late game, so good idea there. Their income is a little bit lower than Castile, 18 ducats at the moment, but they have a fairly strong force limit, 30,000. They farmed a little bit of professionalism, which is always useful when you fight player wars. That's a lot of manpower that you can get quickly. They are 5-4-5 in terms of tech, and they went quality first. They have the first two quality ideas, which is very good. In 1462, two IDs already. It's strong. Their Prince Consort Enrique de Trastamara is 6-4-3, which is good, and their heir is even better, 6-5. That's extremely good at this stage of the game, since you want to rush tech 7 to get eco and then get eco, and you want to finish quality. So that's perfect for them. They did not expand anywhere though, so they probably only devved a bit. They have a lot of autonomy in some provinces, which I don't really understand. It's the centers of trade, so maybe they gave the Kimi, that's not good. Okay, so you need to give a little bit more privileges to your estates. I did not look at the previous two nations, maybe I should go back later on. But there are privileges that you always want to give, like this one. It gives loyalty and influence, which is always good, because when the estates are happy, they give you bonuses. You also want, obviously, the diplomatic mana power. You want the advisor cost reduction. I know that it increases stability cost, and most players hate paying stability at a high price, but like the advisor cost, it's one of the strongest bonus in the game, since it allows you to get cheap mana, and it's definitely worth it in the long run. So you need to give way more privileges. What I would do is so that you're already at step 2, so you're fine. That you're fighting Muslims, so you want the morale as well. You want this one, you want this one, and you probably want this one. You have a lot of nobility, so you want the manpower. It has been nerfed in 131, but it's still quite good. You want to give this one, and this one. You want to keep a slot for the burghers free, so that you can get the free loans if needed at some point. Okay, that's a little bit better situation there. They have Naples in passive. I don't really know why. Naples have 11k, but where are they? They are staying in Castile because they are in passive, so you should put them in attach and tell them to attach to one of your stacks, the one with a good general, for example. You have 2 good generals, so that's a lot of choice there, and your troops are drilled, which is okay, but you want them to avoid attrition, otherwise the drill will go away very fast. So let's take a real quick look at the estates of Castile. That's more like it. I prefer that. The culture conversion cost, I guess it's for the mission to remove all the Andalusians, but like you don't really want to do that early on, and I'm not even sure you want to get that mission, since basically it's just where is it? It's this one, I think. Yeah, it will only give you 100 diplo points and a little bit of dev cost, but you won't be deving this right away. So like you should probably wait to complete religious to get the culture cost conversion before converting that. It will be way cheaper if you stack the bonuses. And Portugal, yeah, same as Aragon, you need way more privileges. So this one to get the mana, and this one, oh, maybe not right away since you're not at stab 1. So first stab, then take this one, then that, and well, same as Aragon. Free enterprise, okay, and private trade fleets, why not? Yes. The ruler is not as good, and the air is, well, not the best. I would probably disinherit this one and try to roll for a better air. You can get better than that. So just farm a little bit of prestige and then do it. Morocco. Morocco has a 363, which is fairly good. I mean, you could have way worse than that. 653 as an air, which is decent, even if little low in military. You're not running any advisor. That's a very big mistake. When you're at war, you always want at least the moral guy or the discipline guy. So you have a moral guy available, so take him. 10% moral is not something to sniff out. You could also invest a little bit to get Defender of the Faith. That would be a good help, even though you're Muslim, so it's only tier 1 since we inverted in the mod. The more nations have the same religion, the less efficient is Defender of the Faith. So maybe tier 1 is not good enough to invest 500 gold for it. He has the moral of army, which is good, but is still lacking the diplo points. Is also nothing to give to the demis since all his land is Sunni. In terms of tech, 335, not a lot of mana banked. I'm fairly surprised because so he expanded a little bit in Tlemcen. I think that's like 3 provinces he took. But apart from that, it's just his vassals that he integrated, and he has cores on most of his vassals. So where did the mana go? I know he starts with a very bad ruler, but still, like, it's not. That's not the best of starts. But his alliance block is rather strong, so he won't lose a lot from this war. He can still come back from it. He will be fairly late to the ideas, which is going to be a problem in case of a second war. Jerid is a vassal of Tunis. Tunis expanded a little bit more. It took a good chunk of Tlemcen. He vassalized Jerid and got Mzab, and I don't remember the name of the third one. And he got Sfax, as well as a pathway into Africa. So actually, Mali and the other can come and join to help. So they could move their troops upwards and take part in the war. In terms of tech, it's 446. He rushed the tech 6, which is very strong. He will have the admin tech 5 in a few years, but he has a lot of mill points to store, so he will have the ideas in time. His economy is not the best, 12.2, and is losing a lot of money. Only 1 loan so far, but he is losing quite much. He's 10 over force limit, so he is actually investing in the war much more than the others. He has a few merc companies, at least 3 of them. Let me see, 4 merc companies, which is a lot. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's a good idea to invest in a war in which you cannot lose anything. Like, not convinced. And he will probably go for Carthage. What does he need to form Carthage? He needs only Trapani and Calais, so 2 provinces from Aragon, which is probably why he's helping Morocco. Like, fighting the Iberians is important for Morocco and Tunis. Morocco wants to form Al-Andalus, and Tunis wants to form Carthage. So their enemies are pretty defined there. We don't hear you that much. Can you increase your volume? What do you mean? Yes.
So his steel cannot take land, but if they lose the war, they can.
Yeah. Yeah. Morocco can ask for land, I think. Let me
Morocco's
check.
okay. Now, if they, for example, just fight Morocco, okay, in this case, the biggest risk they have is Morocco's alliances being annulled, and then Shrewsbury by Saladin still having power. But that's very unlikely to obtain them because the amount of admin they lose to do that is just insane.
Yeah, if Castile was to do that, they would lose, like, they have a lot of admin, but they are Tech 3. And they probably want to get the Tech 5 quite fast, because they will overflow in military power soon, and if they don't want to get the Tech too much in advance and lose a lot of military points, or be late in ideas, they don't want to delay their technology. And truce breaking Morocco would cost them 5 stab, which is a lot of admin. It's 160 per stab because they are in a regency, so a little bit less in a year, but still it's almost 500. So it's one admin tech that would cost them one admin tech to tooth break. Yeah, but Tunis cannot win anything from this war because of a few things. They will never have naval supremacy, so they cannot occupy the islands, and in the rules you cannot ask for provinces that are not occupied. And Tunis does not really want anything from Castile itself. So even if Castile was to uncon, Tunis would not get anything from it. So I'm not sure it's the best thing to commit that much. They should probably try to seek for a diplomatic solution. No, like Purple is a very good player, so he probably has his reasons. I'm not sure I understand them. That doesn't mean they don't exist. So we will see. Like, we'll see.
I'm going to have to interrupt you for a moment.
Yeah.
The people are asking if you can turn up the volume of us speaking.
Sure. Yeah, I was not looking at the chat, so how do I do that?
Right click on setting, I guess.
Oh yeah, you mean in Discord?
They actually don't hear us in stream, or well, not enough.
Ah, okay. Yeah, we'll.
Just tell them to put their ears.
Try to talk now.
Hello?
Is that better in chat?
Hello there.
Is that better on the stream?
Yeah, it's much better.
Okay, good. So France has 435 technology. He is losing. He can get innovativeness on the Tech 6, so that's kinda good. I'm not sure he wants to invest so much. Like at the moment, the tech costs like 300 too much mana, which is 6 military dev click. So I'm not sure he wants to invest that. Does he have Does he have prosperity? He doesn't have prosperity, so doesn't have very efficient dev so far. But still, it's not really interesting to go that much over dev. He expanded quite nicely. He took Brittany. He took a chunk of Provence. He's fighting Liège at the moment in the Burgundian conquest of Liège. Okay. So there seems to be a good alliance between Burgundy, France. He's also allied to Hesse and Norway. Hesse is getting no. Hesse is winning a war at the moment. Okay, but he's losing to rebels. And Norway actually took a good chunk of lowland. That's nice. So France is in a very strong position, second great power in the world. He can embrace the institution whenever he wants. Basically, he only needs 300 gold for that. He's making 26 a month. His force limit is 48, which is probably the biggest one apart from Ottomans. He's not stating Brittany, Gascony, and Provence so far, probably because he's waiting for the Take 5 admin. But you should still state it so that the autonomy gets to 50% instead of 90, and it starts ticking down. So you should state everything. And Gascony was the land of his vassal that he integrated, so actually he should do it. There is no downside to it. He has 2-to-1 advisor, which is quite good. He has the privileges, that's nice as well. He didn't unlock that many missions yet, but that's normal. He's not allied to England, but he has no truce, so he probably had a deal for the Labour and Bordeaux provinces. We will see if they fight or not for Normandy. I don't see any reasons why they should not. Since he is allied to Burgundy, England cannot go to the mainland anyway, and in the mod you can get 40% war score just from the ticking war score, which should be enough to put them in stability range. Then again, there is a lot of land to blockade, so not sure. Should probably make a test run before. Apart from that, he still has 3 vassals to integrate, but that's going well at the moment. And the war they are fighting, so there is Burgundy and France against Austria as a player, and I think that's it. Savoy is not played, Provence is not, so yeah. And Austria is played, right?
No.
Austria is not even played. Okay. Yeah, so should be like it's never easy to fight the Emperor, but since it's AI, it should not be too hard either. England is played, but Scotland is not, right?
Yep.
So England still has Henry the Sixth of Lancaster, which is a 000. That's extremely painful. He usually dies quite early. The heir is good, 653. I think that's the reason why he kept him. He must have degenerated already because he is at very low prestige, so he cannot degenerate this one, which prevents the English, the War of the Roses to fire. So he's stuck with King Henry for at least 10 more years, 15 more years. So
That's pain.
yeah,
That's
that's very long. Yeah, I think I would not be happy with that. Still, he can get fairly good advisors rather cheaply. and is above 50 power projection. So his mana generation is not as disastrous as it could be. But yeah, that's still not the best start you could ask for. His income is good. Why is that? So he has 25% with the estates here. He has he is Curia controller, so he elected the Pope, which gives a good bonus. And cultural acceptance, it's because he is where is it? Check. He has a parliament, and parliament gives bonuses to the advisor cost. And this one is a discounted one, so fairly cheap. He is expanding into Ireland, and actually he vassalized Scotland quite early in the game using probably the mission. Which one is it? Conquer Scotland here. So that's a good start for him. He basically secured the British Isles. Even if he gives up his continental footholds, he will be in a good position. In terms of technologies, he's a little bit late because of the Bad King, but that was to be expected. And well, it's probably a fairly safe and well quiet game he has for the next session. His navy is well nearly uncontested. Castile has more heavies, and with the help of Portugal they could come, but France doesn't have any navy, and so he's okay there. Actually, he has 10 trade ship, but they are. Why are they in Lubeck? You should like. I think it's way more efficient to make them defend the trade in the English Channel. You should probably make the test, but I think it's way more efficient if they defend the trade in the EC. Diplomatically speaking, he is very isolated though, and that's probably the most dangerous thing for him. He is not allied to any players, and that's gonna be an issue if let's say France and Burgundy or Portugal and Castile were to come knocking. There are not that many players he could ally, that's true, but still it should, like, it's a concern. It has to be a concern at some point. Yeah.
It's a bit locked. I think it's a bit locked for him. Maybe he could try with Castile and Aragon, maybe.
Well, he could, yeah. Since France and Burgundy are very tight, he could try to position himself as a natural enemy of France and like sell Castile and Aragon, the southern province of France.
To be fair, with Africa, that's pretty dangerous.
Yeah. The thing is that England and Castile are great powers, so is France, obviously. So yeah, that makes the number of possible alliances quite low.
Iberia is quite occupied with Africa, and Norway is going colonial, so it will be quite hard for him to ally here.
Yeah. So Burgundy is fairly good in tech, 555. Probably.
Try to ally Burgundy.
Yeah, he could. Could. Charles of Bourgogne is finally on the throne. He is not the best ruler, but I mean, if you want to get into the empire, you have to suffer that. The privileges.
No, you can't actually, because the king died, then I had the regency, which means that the event can't fire because there is a
Oh.
regency.
Okay, so you have to wait 1500.
He will go in all battles I will make. When I will have a Nair,
Mm-hmm.
he will be in front of all the battles I will do.
Yeah, you want him to die. Yeah, I understand. So you want to you want to wait 1500 to get into the empire. Okay, but since Austria is not played, yeah.
Is it really important? Because I mean, Austria will have bad relation with the war. I'm waging right now, so I
Uh,
don't think.
the thing is that since Austria is not played, if whenever you want to expand into the empire, you have either to fight it or to wait for a time where it won't defend the minors.
Yes, but
So
my relation with him is quite bad, so he won't accept me
yeah,
to
but
get.
you have time. Like it's in 40 years that the mission can be clicked anyway, and there are very few players inside the empire, so it will stay a dev reservoir for a long time, which means you will want to expand this way anyway. So I think it's still a good idea to get into the empire. Plus, when you are in the empire, you get 5% dev cost and 5% construction cost, which is not bad. Yeah. So in terms of ideas, the first one is unlocked, the second one is closed, but you will probably wait for the Tech 6 before taking the idea. Force limit is okay, you can fill a combat width, the income is decent. In terms of navy, 2 heavies, but the vassals have their fleet. They are loyal, that's good. Allied with Norway and France, that's good as well. The land has been linked, which is way better to defend and to kill rebels. So overall, good situation. Strong ally on the back and a good pathway of expansion with no players in front. So that's a good start. Norway. Well, probably not much happened since the Independence War. What? That should be B plus or A. I mean, like there are no mistakes. Not sure it was possible to expand much more, so it's rather good. So it will depend on how costly is the war against Austria. Like if you manage to get Liège without getting loans or without getting out of manpower, it will be a very good start. Is Barrois decided between you and France? Do you know who will get it?
I think it will be me to get Lorraine.
Yeah, I mean it's part of the state, so it would make sense.
But he will get the other provinces of Provence and maybe Savoy too.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't expect it further.
Like Brescia and Chambéry should be French, like it's part of the Savoy state, but this you can claim, like the Switzerland provinces. They are quite good because you can put good forts to have a good control over what comes. So you could claim the Romandy state from Savoy. Maybe not in this war because co-belligerent inside the empire are extremely costly. The Shadow Kingdom did not fire yet, so you don't want to take it right now.
Have too much AE.
Yeah. Well, the Lorraine state is always a pain to conquer. Norway is dirt poor, obviously, because he only has ice and reindeers in his kingdom. But it's independent, which is good. He got 3 provinces from Denmark. Good alliances with France, Burgundy, and Lithuania. Okay, why not? The striking thing is that it's not allied to Sweden, which is yeah. I mean, they know each other. Both of them are good players, so they are probably aware of the possibility of fight. But if they have an understanding, wasting a diplomatic relation for nothing is not useful. They got the independence together and shared Denmark. So either they are going full on brothers, or they are going to fight at some point. Norway is supposed to go colonial. In terms of tech, they are 4-4-4. They could take 5 in both Diplo and military. They are probably waiting for the institution, but they will overflow before getting the institution at this rate, since they are already quite high in mana. So if I was you, who is it, Kuchulin or Creepy? Kuchulin, I think.
That's true, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, you should take it right away, because if you wait for the institution, you will wait like at least 5 or 6 more years if you were to get the institution sharing right away, and like you will end up either pay more or dev inefficiently for nothing. So maybe cut the losses and take it. He's not paying for a military advisor. Why not? The privileges are good. He could get a civil war because what? Yeah, it's not ticking, so it's okay. But he wants to get the.
The focus. Is that okay?
Well, since he is already close to overflowing in mill point, that's not really a problem. Like, if he took a focus, it would have been military early on, or economic now. He could take economic focus now to try and rush Tech 7. That could be a thing, but like it's no, I don't think it's a problem. Like, you don't want to put the focus too early because you want the military ideas first, and it's too late to put the military focus. So overall, it's good. Is he still collecting in the North Sea? No, he's transferring to Lubeck and earning there. But you should not do that in this mod, since we removed the steering trade. You should, unless you control completely the node, you should collect in the most nodes you can. It's like I didn't do the math, but I think it's always more efficient. Sweden. So Sweden, creepy. I hate to see that. Please dev your capital like at least once to give my poor heart a break. Like losing mana, it's always a disaster. Just embraced the Renaissance, so probably why is overflowing. He can take the technology here, dev a little bit, or take the innovativeness. That's also fine. The 5th admin tech is nearby. Is in a war against Livonian Order. He took some land from Novgorod, so that's going to be a good Baltic hold for Sweden. Plus he got Zealand, which is very important for the trade, even though he's still collecting in the Baltic Sea. He is also collecting in Lubeck, which is good. What else? He's allied to Poland, Teutonic Order, and Muscovy, so extremely safe on the eastern side. That's probably why he's not allied to Norway, because Muscovy is not a great power. Muscovy is not a great power. That's okay. Why not? Muscovy is not a great power. So he could get an alliance with Norway, but Norway is allied to France, which is a great power. So okay. That's probably the reason why they are not allied. Unless one of the two wants to betray the other. He's close to the 50 power projection. Just insulted the rival. Probably lacking the embargoes. So you put the embargo on Livonia before piecing them out. You will get power projection from taking provinces from them anyway, but like just to get the power projection for the 2 years you have before the fort falls. Same on Lithuania, and it should be good. The economy is okay. Actually, 16 ducats from Sweden. I was not expecting that much. A lot from production already and tax, so that's good. And the force limit is 26, which is the decent. Don't insult my diction. Creepy. It's hard to to talk in English. It's a very cursed tongue. Overall, a good nation.
I agree.
What nations are played in the Age series? I know Teutonic Order is played. Brandenburg was, no?
No, no, no. I went to Hesse.
So Teutonic Order is TEU. Teutonic Order expanded quite a lot in Brandenburg, which is okay. They are allied with Sweden, Lithuania, and Poland, which allows them to feel extremely safe. And they are part of the empire, which gives them a good access to the dev that is in Germany. That's nice. They have a few loans, but they are burger loans, so that's okay. Here you are lacking this one, but apart from that, it's good. You could also take this one for free. Like, I mean, you're not destroying churches anytime, so it's good. So it can only be a good thing. So I always take it as well. He has merc companies without manpower, but that's not a problem. Economy is okay-ish. Force limit is good. So good start for Teutonic Order. The problem with Teutonic Order you have early on is that you have too many forts. I know Byzantic does not believe in the too many forts theory, but he has 5 or 6. Is there a fort on his capital? No, there's not. But 5 forts for such a small nation with such a small income, that's really a lot. Even when you're not paying for them, 2.5 ducats is, well, 25% of his income. So probably you would want to get rid of some, because it's a heavy burden on your economy. But he has level 2 advisors in every category, which is nice, and gives a good mana generation. 14 military power per month, that's good. 5, 3, 5, that's good as well. 3 IDs already, so probably the best one in the world, or at least the best one so far. Really good. Divine IDs, why not? Well, the thing is that divine ideas are extremely polyvalent, but they're not very good at anything. Like they give you a lot of different tools, but in every category there is a better alternative. So I'm not convinced by it. I don't know that much the policies, so maybe he went for the policies. Oh, there are very good policies. Yeah. So okay. Maybe. Why not? I don't know enough to be sure there. So you told me Hesse was played. Hesse is actually winning a war against Würzburg and Bamberg. They have vassals in Mainz, so they took Mainz, they took Nassau, which is good. They are allied with France. They have Cologne as a vassal. That's kind of good as well. That's really good. And they probably vassalized it directly. No, I think they integrated it and then released it as a vassal, and that's why it's not an elector anymore. Which is a bit sad, because having an elector voting for you is nice if you want to get the emperorship early on. They have some specific missions that I don't know. They didn't go for it yet. They have some loans, only one, that's okay. very bad ruler, but that's a consort that's going away in 2 years. The air is not the best, but it's why doable. Um, Economically, oof, that's not a lot. You will want Frankfurt as soon as possible to get the trade. Sadly, there is no easily available gold. There is only where is it? Sheb. So you need to snake a little bit into Thuringia. If you were to snake into Thuringia and get this gold, oh, that's Poland.
Poland's vassal.
Poland. Ah, fuck. I didn't see that. Okay, yeah. So Poland already snaked and snaked hard, using Moravia to get the gold mine, and to get also the gold mine in Hont. So that's yeah, that's a lot of snaking. Okay.
We should have had an Hungary and Austria. God damn it.
Yeah, that is going to be a very very weird HRE.
Kill Hess.
Well, Hess is still in a very good position because he's surrounded by AIs. No players can touch him. He can expand. He is only limited by the aggressive expansion, but like no one will carve into the HRE faster than him. So he's fairly good. What you need to do in this position to reduce the coalitions is put your merchants in established communities in every trade node to get the improved relations. That makes the coalitions go away faster. He wants to have always a diplomat. That's good as well. He has it. What else do you want? You want to always have a good prestige to make once again the better to improve the relations faster. And what he could do that would be extremely cheesy, but it's to go diplomatic and get the first 4 ideas, because he's not going to make a lot of player wars anytime soon. So it could be an idea. But he went quantity, which is probably the safest pick. Already has the first idea and soon has the second. In this case, I think I would take the idea and not wait for the tech. Once again, because it doesn't have any direct threats, and because he's tapped in manpower, and so you want to get the manpower recovery. This is one of the best ideas in the game, at least in solo player. In multiplayer, it's still good, but early on, you want the manpower to be able to blob. And the AI is not going to kill you because you are late in tech. So I think I would take the idea in this case. So privileges, that's fine. You need to take care of these rebels ASAP. That's a lot of war exhaustion, so take care of that. But overall, even if the nation is like looking a bit disgusting right now, it's in a good position. Florence is probably played since it unified Tuscany.
Yeah. I'm playing it.
No, it's LAN. Okay, so Florence unified Tuscany, took Bologna as well, so it's one of the best states in the world. Lot of dev. The income is good for a 6-province nation. That's as much as Sweden. The force limit is a little bit low, but it's going to get better very soon. And Cosimo is dead. That's sad, but that's a very good, very good Gonfalonier. Well connected is one of the best early on, with careful. So less aggressive expansion, good advisors. You are very happy with that. So I would re-elect this guy until he dies. Not much manpower, but Florence has no problem getting mercenaries when it needs to. I'm not entirely convinced drilling is the best option there. Like,
Just to get the
Slack and standards.
Yeah, to get to 5%. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 8 galleys, that's nice. A few trade ships as well. There are no other players in Italy apart from Naples being a vassal of Aragon.
Venice.
Venice is played. Okay. So Aragon we saw is going to go for Genoa, at least Corsica, but probably wants the trade power. So you should try to snipe it. Do you have a lot of aggressive expansion? That's
Yeah,
that's
I've
not
just
much.
been waiting for it to go down. My next is to go against once the truce is up.
Yeah, probably the best thing. Where are your merchants? So one is here in Valencia and the other one is in Ragusa. Why in Ragusa? Well, I would put mine here, collecting from trade. I think you would win more from it and establish communities to get the coalition, the aggressive expansion go away faster. I think it's the best thing to do. And here, since you have extremely high dev, I would the church is done, and once the church is done, you want to start exploiting the development because it's a lot of cash, and you will arrive to Tech 6 fairly soon, and you want to build a workshop as soon as you can. Plus, since it's very high dev, you can exploit it and then dev cheaper military and diplomatic. You have not many provinces, so you want to get the provinces as efficient as you can, as fast as you can. So exploiting early on is a good idea when you are at high dev. Okay, but overall that's a good position. So once Genoa is gone, there is still a lot to carve. That's going to be quite nice. Probably going to form Tuscany at some point. All the requirements are there.
At 10. Happens at 10.
Yeah. All the requirements are there. 2 ideas already. That's good. Very strong set here with the dev cost early on.
Third one instead of doing text, I'll get the discount for my.
Yeah, for the text. Yeah, good idea.
My idea.
Yeah. In terms of diplomacy, only allied to Mantua. That's probably the real problem here. Well, there are no players that can be threats apart from Aragon, but Kimi is quite a careful player and not an aggressive one, so I wouldn't think he's a threat. So it's okay to take the idea first, but you need to secure a few player alliances.
I've already start next session. I said get at least one.
Yeah.
I've already got one up in the line.
Oh yeah, Venice could be a threat as well, especially since you put them as rival.
They're my ally.
Okay.
As soon as the rivalry, as soon as I can get rid of that rivalry, I'll ally them up.
Okay.
The AI rival them.
Yeah, and they don't have any allies either, so they want one also.
Yeah.
Especially with the Ottomans being there. Then Tunis got a province then. There, what the fuck?
The Ottomans gave it to him so they could raid Venice.
Yes.
Well, it's a smart move from them, but as Venice, I would hate that. But really, viscerally hate it. Venice. So, Venice is making a decent amount of money. Oh, negative stab. Never good. And it's extremely expensive to improve, especially since they are at low Republican tradition. They have good advisors. That's good. That's an okayish mana generation. The power projection is quite low. Their only allies, they don't have allies. Their only relations are Bosnia, which is good, and Ferrara. They vassalized Ferrara, so they expanded quite a lot. They have a nice chunk of dev. They didn't get the gold mine in Kosovo, sadly. Ottomans took it, but they got a good chunk of Balkans. They are threatened by the Ottomans still. They need to get allies to not get destroyed by the Ottomans. There is no way Venice can fight the Ottomans alone, and if there is no one to tell the Ottomans to not attack, to deter them, well, it's dangerous. That's a good thing. So they went out of Venetian government. They took noble elite. That's very good. Italian Signora was a fine choice as well, but noble elite has faster elections, so you can get better ruler.
He's asked for it to be revoked to the OG government in the save edits.
What? He wants what?
He wants to go back. He's requested the edit.
But why? Why? No. You don't want a Venetian government, because if you have a Venetian government, you don't have the estates, which means less mana. He didn't give the mana, so he should do that. But like no, when you play Venice, you want to get out of the Venetian government as soon as you can. So don't go back. Don't go back. It's big mistake if he does. He didn't pick the mission, so he could pick some of them. Why not this one? Well, I guess it's a good idea to keep it to get a good admiral if you have a player war later on. And Tunis raiding is going to be annoying because no prosperity, and no prosperity means less money and less deving. That's always very annoying. Okay, then Hungary is not played. Poland, is Poland still played?
Yeah, I think so.
It won't be for long, because that's a fucking big coalition. Ah, that's okay. That's okay. That's still a lot of troops, but it should be dealable. Bohemia and Austria cannot join at the moment because of the truce, but they will join in a few years, in 1 year. Who else will come? Hungary will be dead, so it's not really an issue, and the others, well, some other minors could join, but he might be able to get out of it. He's switching to Orthodox at the moment, which is a very good choice in vanilla. It's more debatable in this mod. Orthodox is still strong, but Catholics have been buffed a lot, so I'm not really sure Orthodox really is better than Catholics now. We will see. The main interest is that there are less nations being Orthodox, so the Defender of the Faith is stronger early on. Apart from that, I don't know. He's allied to Sweden's Lithuania and Teutonic Order, so basically his north and east are covered. He wants to expand in the Empire and probably a little bit south into Hungary. He already took 2 gold mines, but they are not cored yet. This one is cored and deved, but still has high autonomy, so you want to remove the autonomy ASAP. He has Moravia as a vassal and Mazovia. Okay. He has Moldavia as well, so he got lucky to get it, because now Hungary can get it as well. And Lithuania is played, right? So he could not get
No,
the...
he dipped out.
Oh, was it Jerks?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was jokes, but Lithuania doesn't have a player at the moment because the sub also quit.
Okay. So that fucked a little bit Poland, because otherwise he would have gotten it for free. But yeah, okay.
So Lithuania needs a new player.
Okay, so you have 6 out of 4 diplomatic relations, which means you want to get strong duchies. For that, you need to revoke one of the the privileges you have, because you're losing 2 diplomatic mana every month for nothing. There is a privilege especially for that. Take it. Economically speaking, that's not a lot, but because of the vassal, the rebel occupation, once the second gold mine is cored and deved, that's going to be way better. In terms of force limit, 35. That's strong. That's definitely okay. So if he manages to wind off the coalition, he's in a good spot. He can expand in the empire, so that's good. And Poland is one of the best place to dev in the game. Only farmlands and grasslands, and a lot of cloth, which means cheap dev. So that's very strong. We saw Teutonics, we saw Poland, Lithuania, so there might be a player going back on it. We will hover very fast. Same as Poland, 7 out of 4 relations, so you want the strong duchies, remove right of council and put the strong duchies instead. It's going to be way better. Very low crown land, so seas. Well, I guess it was not played at the end of the session, so it's probably the reason why, but still not very good. The economy is not the best. Force limit is okay. In terms of tech, 335. I didn't look at Poland. 445, so okay-ish. 335, however, is extremely late. Like he only has 200 admin at the moment. 2 techs late, so the ideas are going to be late. The tech 7 and economy are going to be late, so the nation is not in the best position there. Doesn't have any advisors, still losing money with the army not being paid and the forts not being paid. So yeah, I think Lithuania is very big, but it's not strong at all. Muscovy. It's not Muscovy, it's Moss. Muscovy, 20 income. He has inflation, so I guess he took the gold mine. Yes, he did. It's not devved fully yet. It has a lot of autonomy. It's the bad culture, bad religion. So you want to integrate the culture and convert it before deving it. So as soon as possible, because at the moment it's not giving. Like it's giving only maybe 15% of what it should give. Fighting the hordes, that's good. He integrated none of his vassals yet, but Rostov soon. That's okay. He's allied to Sweden. He has the strong duchies, which is okay. Doesn't have the diplomatic mana. Has the military one. Doesn't have the admin mana either, so you should take them. When you have a lot of vassals, you can wait a little bit before taking them, because if you go too much at low crown land, then they become they want independence. But here you are safe enough, so you want them. A lot of military generation, good ruler. The heir is not very good. You want to kill him. Like he's extremely young. Your ruler is young as well, so kill him as soon as you have positive prestige.
XVR,
Yeah.
I need to tell from Byzantic that the sound from the other persons are still not high.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he wants your
Yeah, he wants to call you.
Read chat XBR. Well, no, I cannot, because then I have to, alt tab all the time, and it hurts my poor fingers. So increase the sound. How do I do that? Capture audio. Maybe. No, that's up. If I add 5 decibels, should be better. Okay, tell me if it's better.
test. Byzantic, is it fine now?
It could work. It doesn't say it did work.
Relate. Fuck it, it's fine.
Okay.
I get like 15 decibels, he said.
Okay. Well.
I don't think I speak the same English as Byzantine.
Well, he's Polish. He's Polish, so he speaks Gnoll. Gnoll is a very strange tongue. Okay, I made it 15 decibels. Maybe it's better.
We
And you are
continue.
saying that and
Now
you are
someone scream into the mic and then they all die at the other side.
you are saying that as French.
Clack. I can put still more, but I mean, it's going to saturate at some point.
Yes,
You increase your
want to-
phone volume, he said.
I hope
We want
you
to drown your
but
voice out. So yeah.
Did I?
You
Oh, yeah.
increase your
Oopsie.
Maybe put up the volumes of the players here in Discord.
No, I increased capture. Am I retarded?
Yes,
Yes,
you are.
you're French.
Ha.
What did you say there?
Yes,
We have 2 Belgians versus 2 French. Nice.
and one Dutch dude.
Yorkshireman.
I
Yorkshire is
really will
English.
change the culture.
I thought he was Dutch. No, he's not Dutch. Oh, oops. That's because he played in the first campaign that I played, the Netherlands. So,
Belgium is
Alright.
France.
I played the Cloggies, but I'm from Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
Belgium is just worse.
God's
France.
County.
My PC sounds are at max Byzantic already. And like on my headphone, I had to put the sound at the minimum because otherwise I'm getting like wrecked by the sound. Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
You just
we
need to
continue.
scream harder when you talk like this.
Don't. We continue. It's
Um,
almost midnight.
yeah. I think I will stop with Europe and do the rest tomorrow, or maybe. Come on. I'm not in holidays. I'm not in holidays. I have to work tomorrow. So.
Mamluks is part of Europe's. Yes.
Only fielding 19k, but a force limit of 40. A few actually that's a lot of loans. 15 loans, 1500 in debt for Muscovy. He doesn't have the free loans. God damn it! So when you are recovering from a war like that, the burghers have very low influence. They have an equilibrium that is quite high. So you take the free burgher loans, and you take control over monetary policy. The time you pay up the loans, it will reduce the interest per annum and the inflation. And since the influence is fairly low, you can remove it as soon as you want, and so you won't have to pay the extra power cost because you will take the tax and the IDs after. That way your loans are going to go away way faster. Like your what you pay in interest will diminish a lot. So do that. But he's expanding in the hordes. That's nice, and he's only allied with Sweden so far. But Lithuania is not a threat. Novgorod is dead, so basically a good start for him. Did I miss anybody in the HRE? Okay.
Missed Mamluks.
Yeah, I will do Ottomans and Mamluks now.
Yes.
So Ottomans is Turk.
Everyone knows that's the true HRE.
Turks are destroying Hungary at the moment. They killed first and foremost Byzantium, secured the land. Bob, you should destroy this fort. It's completely pointless. He took Karaman. He took what's the name of this thing? Kandar. He took. He's taking Adana at the moment. Dulkadir is not a vassal, but is expanding into Korakoinlu. He wants Erzurum, so where is it? It's there. So he wants to get into Georgia. He gave a province to Tunis, as we saw. Albania is a vassal of the Ottomans. He probably wanted the god general Skanderberg with him early on. So overall, he cleaned up all the interior of his nation. That's good. Now you want to make some forts. You want to make your fort fort line. So here in Tokat, here in Kayseri, to lock completely Anatolia. The one in Filibe is very good as well. You want one here in Üsküp or here in Ori, because if it's there, you block entirely how is it called? Greece. So that's good. With this one,
Forgot the name of Greece.
yeah. I mean, it was important 2,000 years ago. It's not anymore. It's just lawns, olives, and sunburns. Nothing important there.
Oh, forest fires. Yes,
Right now, forest fires, it's not special.
Yeah. So he has the Renaissance. He is in take 545. I don't know why he's not taking this one, but probably has a reason. Fairly early in admin. That is going to be very strong. He has 3 ideas. He can take the 4th one. Probably not going to do it. Bob is a very careful and cautious player, so he's going to wait for the tech. He has a lot of innovativeness already. Knowing him, he will wait until someone takes the idea and then get the innovativeness as well. He got good missions. In terms of alliances, he's allied with Mamluks. That's unholy alliance. I don't like that. I don't like that. It's
I don't like you either.
yeah. Is allied to Mamluks and Tunis, so we have a very strong Muslim box here. Who is playing in Mamluks already? Again?
Me.
You. Okay. So purple, you and Bob. Okay, that's going to be fun. He doesn't have the diplomatic mana. What the fuck, Bob? What the fuck? Okay. Otherwise, it's nice. Could take this one. Could take this one as well, but no real reason. I mean, if I were him, I would remove the prestige. Like 0.5 prestige is not that much, and get the mana instead. Okay. Economically speaking, 50 ducats, probably one of the strongest economy in the world at the moment. Let's look at that. Second after what the fuck? Yeah, but that's spoils of war. Yeah, spoils. Okay. Strongest economy in the game. In terms of quantity, 3rd army after Austria, which is AI, so we don't care, and Delhi. So Ottomans definitely very, very strong. Okay. Not much more to say. It's going to steamroll on the AIs that are still around, and then probably on either on Venice or Korakonlu or Georgia. I would not be very happy if I were them. He still has a lot of governing capacity, so he wants to expand. He has a lot of admin, so he can expand. That's going to be dangerous for his neighbors. Mamluks. So obviously allied to Ottomans, allied to Korakonlu, which may deter the Ottomans to go this direction. So probably into Venetia it will be, which is not good for Venetia. Especially since he gave land to Tunis, he declared that he doesn't like Venice. So yeah, Venice, you need to find allies really fast. Mamluks, 32 ducats of income. That's very good. 48 force limit, very good as well. Integrating at the moment Hejaz. Okay, going to be the defender of the holy cities. You should. Is Ethiopia played?
Yes, it's green.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a deal.
Yeah.
He gets the Coptic center in Qasr Ibrahim at the border. So
Yeah. Here. Yeah. Okay. So where can you expand?
I will probably get all of Arabia, and I will get Mesopotamia from QQ once he forms Persia.
Why?
That's why I invested in the war again from him against Timurids. Which
Okay. So okay, you helped him, but in return, he will give you some land. Okay.
Yeah, and I will form Ayyubids.
Okay. Okay. Kinda makes sense. Okay. No Hormuz player or Yemen player?
Yeah,
Yes, there
Hormuz
is a
player.
Hormuz, but we will find somewhere else for him to live after we have killed the Timurids.
Hey, look, the Lebensraum. I need his Lebensraum.
D'accord. Okay. No, but that makes sense. Well. Okay. So in the meantime, it's going to be AI farming, cleaning borders. Since you
Yes.
have fairly good relations with Ethiopia, Ottomans, and QQ, nowhere really to
I am
go.
also sending 8k condos to Morocco.
Yeah, so you have good relations with Tunis and Morocco as well. So the Muslim box seems to be quite tight,
Yeah,
even if Ethiopia is not Muslim. They belong to the African box, maybe.
where the African Union. It's
Yeah, but
organized in Cairo.
Yeah, but the African Union includes Ottomans, which is definitely not
Yes.
African. So yeah.
In our heart, it is.
Okay, lots of crown land. Take the mana, man.
Ah, yes. Oh, I think that is bugged because I think I had 36 when I looked the last time.
Yeah. Okay. Was used in 65 in 60. So 2 years ago.
Oh. Then maybe I'm just stupid.
But
That's also a
it's not a
possibility.
problem to go below 20 crown land. So basically, in early you expand a lot, and when you take land from an AI, your crown land is shifted towards well. If the AI you conquer has more crown land than you have, then you will get some. If your estates are happy, you will get some crown land after it. So in a few wars you can get above 20. So
Yeah.
it's not really a problem to get a lot at low crown land early on, especially since you are a kingdom. Your autonomy shifts down with the Mamluk government as well. So it's really no biggie. You
Yeah,
should have very
yeah.
low autonomy everywhere. Yes.
I like to play it safe and don't do like under the 30 in case you get in a war and you do get the minus tax, because in the beginning the minus tax is still important.
Yeah, but look at that. Here you get 224 ducats. But if you just do that, hop, you get 300 ducats. Boom! Lots of money.
Oh. Do I need some money?
Yes, because at the tech 6 that you're nowhere close to have, but no
So
problem.
do I need the money?
Yes, because here at the tech 6 you get the barracks, and you want the manpower.
Yeah. I mean,
Plus
Can do
it
that.
allows you to increase that and that and this one and this one. No, because too low dev, but no problem. But that, so it's money that you invest to get more money later on. Since you are surrounded by allies, like you can take the greedy plays. It's no one is going to attack you if they have to fight QQ and Ottomans and Ethiopia is not going to attack you. Tunis is not going to attack you. Ottomans is not going to attack you. QQ is not going to attack you. So if you want to scale the fastest, like just go for it.
Alright.
Okay. Mamluk's government, so no hair. That's Okay. Check,
Currently,
check, 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 check.
getting knowledge sharing from Ottomans, so
Yeah,
a bit less money than normal.
and you will have the when will it be done? Oh, you need to take the advancement efforts,
Yeah,
so it goes
that's-
faster.
Yeah.
And you will have it in 4 years. You won't
That's not my capital.
overflow. Yeah, true. But it goes like nearly the same speed in all the states.
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah, I have wonders. Oh, forgot.
yeah, and it's a good one. It's one of the few good ones there are in the mod. Like advisor cost 5% for 1000 gold. Definitely take it.
Maybe I should take the money from the crown land and then invest it in the money.
Yeah, might be a good idea. So tier 1 it's definitely worth it. Tier
Although
2
it's maybe a better idea to thank the money for the institution.
maybe as well, but how much dev do you have? You have 352, so your it will cost you like around 400, something like that. So you will have it in 4 years. So it's okay. Overall, well, pretty strong situation thanks to the diplomacy and thanks to like everything. You're in a good state. Ethiopia.
Yeah, that's me.
Ethiopia killed Kaffa. Good idea to get the gold. Cleaned a little bit here in what's this called? Alodia. Took some provinces from Medribari as well. Adal is strong and has a lot of allies, so it's going to be like
Yeah, but they are allied to Becha, and Becha is only allied to Adal and another small nation, so I can do it that way.
I think you can still fight the 5 of them. Well, it depends. Like if you fight Beja, then you have to wait a few years after you break the alliances to go back. If you attack directly Adal, you can eat off Beja in one go. Yes, they are less than 50%, and you can take a lot from Adal. So it depends. You have the Tech 5, so you can like you want to expand now because you are in advance in admin, and you are generating a lot. So it might be a good idea. Like you're not limited by the aggressive expansion in this region. I guess you have nearly 0. You're not limited by the mana since you have a lot. So you want to expand as fast as you can, and you have manpower. You have a good army. You have the Tech 5 and will probably be in advance on Tech 6 with compared to the others. Like they still are Tech 4, so you will destroy them anyway. And if you control the strait here, this guy cannot join. Beja, you can get a stack to like swipe them and put just carpet siege. So that's one guy that cannot fight, and you're left with only this guy and who is it? This guy probably has like 5 or 7k, something like that, maybe 8k top. Adal has 10, 12k maybe, and Marianne has like 6k. So you can steamroll them without any issue. You have the discipline here. You have some with the Coptic face. So I think you can definitely win this one. Remove the military access to Mamluks. Probably you're going to
That's the thing. I want to help, but I cannot see.
yeah.
I cannot get any request map because of -2.
Yeah.
Station.
Yeah.
So they've been parked there for like few months.
Yeah, and just come back. Like even if you go there, like the war will be over before you
Yeah,
you
that's,
arrive.
true.
And it's nice to want to help the allies, but like sometimes you just can't. That's good. Okay. Okay. So mana here as well, and then we're good to go. This one you should take. Like it improves the relations of everybody. So your estates are happier. Basically, what you want is have the highest possible opinion of the burghers. If you are above 60%, then it gives dev cost reduction 10%. So it's really strong. For that to happen, you also need a lot of influence above 60% as well. So this one, is important. Like if I just give it now, click and come back. No, I need to unpause and then for the modifiers to get updated, but already it will improve. And summoning the diet is a good idea as well. Like the missions are nice. You could get prestige for 100 admin.
That's true. That's how I can get prestige.
Yeah.
Huh.
And you can get prestige here as well. I think you you gave it already.
Yeah.
No, it's who else gives prestige? Oh no, it's in number now. It's the mages, so it doesn't help. Okay, so the gold mine here, you need to dev it. This one as well. Like if you just drop all your diplomatic mana in these two, you can increase your income by to maybe 12 or 13, so by 8 or 9 gold, to a total of 21, and that will make the expansion into Atal way simpler. Okay, Roseville, so that's definitely played. No, RZV. Ah, shit. Okay, Roseville probably started as Kilwa. Yeah, Kilwa is still the capital. Looming disaster, what is it? Peasants' War. Well, okay. It's converting at the moment, so it's not really... It will be okay. Still has a lot of war exhaustion, but that's going to go down. Okay. He should be able to get out of that. Low in manpower at the moment. Already has few mercs. So if someone was to snipe him, he would die. Like if he is left alone, he will scale a lot. But if someone was to make a claim on this province, for example, you know, by just taking this one and then declaring on him, you know, it would open all of Africa. So could be worth thinking about. Plus he is allied to you, and he is also allied to Congo, but I'm not sure Congo can help a lot in a war. So yeah, that's a risky play because there are not many persons in the region. But if you can convert to Ibadi and then get the gold mines rolling here, it will be very strong. What is this one? City of Kami. It gives tech cost. That's good. Up to 10%. Really, well, not bad. Okay. Roseville is a strong tag. Roseville is definitely a strong tag. Still has a lot of things to core in terms of tech. Fairly late. Yeah, so he will be extremely late. If he was to be striked, he would definitely pay very hard his greediness here. But most likely he won't be attacked. So I guess it was a good choice. Still greedy. Okay, Congo. Congo unified the western part. No vassals. Congo probably should have used vassals to expand faster. Is late in admin tech. When you are playing in a region like that, well, most of the time you want to vassal feed in early game so that you can rush the admin tech, and not be late in ideas. Here, he got the institution, which is good. He got the institution fairly quick. I think he dev'd it. That's why he's so late in mana. But instead of deving it, he should have expanded faster, locked his region, take the first few technologies, and waited a little bit to get the institution. Because like Rosvi is getting it at the moment as we speak. He will have it in 3 years, which means Congo will have it would have gotten it like 9 years from now. Instead of that, he spent a shit ton of mana here to dev his capital. He dev'd it 26 times, so that's more than one tech of each category for a gain that is ridiculous. Like the province doesn't give any money, it gives a little bit of manpower, but really not that much. So deving an institution in multiplayer is always problematic. Unless it's a gold mine that you will dev anyway, it's not a good idea. So yeah, that was a solo play move. In multiplayer it was not well, it was not optimal. Not giving the mana, that's a problem. The mana generation is extremely low. He has money, he's making money, you need to get the advisors. Clack. He's paying for his army while there is no unrest and he's not at war. So when you're not at war, you don't pay for the army. He has the claims on everybody, so he can go there. A lot of things are not stated, which is again a lot of money lost. So yeah, I'm not convinced by the Congo. He's doing okay because he's alone in the region and playing solo player, but the income is not very high. The force limit is not very high. So yeah, it's yeah, I'm not really convinced. You need absolutely to get better mana generation because you're extremely late. Like you want to catch up on that. Yeah. Mali is played as well. Mali is making 16.8. We can already see that the gold mines are dev'd, at least 2 of them are. A lot of things can be converted. Okay, not paying for Diplo guy. You should, since the 3rd gold mine is not dev'd so far. He is in the war, but he cannot really join. He could go through Tunis and then Morocco, but he could even go through Timbuktu. I'm not sure he really wants to commit that much in this war. The gold mines, so they are here. So they are dev to 6. This, where is, yeah, 6, and the other one is dev to only 1, I think. Yeah, 2. So you need to dev them a little bit more, and you need to convert them. Like when you are playing a nation that has gold, you want to convert the gold mines in top priority before deving them, so that you don't get maluses, and you want to integrate the culture, because here the culture gives no more goods produced maluses, but when they are absolutely not, like this one, it gives 33%, I think. Oh no, they removed it. They removed the goods produced malus. Okay, so that's okay. Otherwise, he's allied to Morocco. He has Jollof, Kong, and Yatenga as vassals, so he expanded quite a lot. That's nice. He will probably want to form UAR. For that, he also needs Benin and Borno. So here, and Borno is there. So he needs basically the whole region. UAR is a very strong tag. he got rid of the starting ruler, which is a disgusting piece of shit. That's good. Oh no. Give the privileges, like that's a shit ton of bonuses for your nation. You want to get the bonuses on every single thing. Like please give the privileges. In terms of tech, 344, so quite late. The institution, you will probably get it from Congo since they are, well, probably not in fact. Like Congo doesn't have any reason to give it. Apart from the money, but if you want to expand in Mali afterwards, probably should not give it. Yeah, that's an okay-ish start, but yeah, you could do a bit better. Is there another nation played here?
In Africa, no.
No. Okay.
Now I'm gonna go because it's late. So.
Yeah. Kwarakoinlu is played. Kwarakoinlu has a lot of mill points stacked. That's nice. Close to bankruptcy. Just finished a war, I think, against Timmy. I don't know. He just finished a war because he got a lot of money from spoils. Oh, Mazandaran maybe. Mazandaran probably. Just vassalized it. Took a fair chunk of Timurids. Took a very important fort here in the mountains. He has Bitlis, Karabakh and Mazandaran as allies, Mamluks and Hormuz as allies. But 28 loans, 3k in debt, and still losing a lot of money. So what you want to do in this condition is first get the burger loans, then get well, then you have to make a choice. Either you go bankrupt and then use the money you have to prepare your bankruptcy, and you spend all your mana points before, and I mean you just won against your main enemy, and the other players around you are allies, so you can declare bankruptcy. That's probably the safest move. It's early in the game, you will recover from it, so bankruptcy is probably a good idea. The other possibility is pay off your loans, avoid the bankruptcy. If you want to do that, take control over monetary policies. That's mandatory with so many loans. Here I think bankruptcy is the best option. So finish the war against Shirvan, then take the military tech, core everything, and then declare the bankruptcy. Why does it say that? Oh, it did not. Ah, shit. It did. It bugged. I'm stuck on Mali. Still the Malian vassals here. The ruler is good. Okay, and you see here all the maluses because you don't have the ones that give like the base increase in relations. Like this one is compulsory as well. A lot of things are compulsory. And when you're playing with Muslims, you have the dhimmi, and the dhimmi are very strong because they give good bonuses to the provinces that are not your religion. Here, that's only these three provinces that are going to be impacted, so it's not really important. But if you go the tolerant path and not convert them, then you want to give the dhimmi some privileges so that these provinces are actually giving you more than what they should otherwise. In terms of eco, well, it's fairly low because there was a heavy war. He's giving a lot of money into forts and interests, so you will need to stabilize the nation. But the war was won against the Timurids, so I guess it still counts for something. It will take time to stabilize and then form Persia, but once it's done, it will be good. Hormuz. It's ORM. Hormuz has a looming disaster. Ooh, Peasants War, very close. Very close. You want to get the stab in order to avoid that. Peasant War is never fun. Embargo on Timurids. Okay. Apart from that, so that's a lot to the merchant guilds. No military mana. It's a plutocracy, is it? It is a plutocracy. You want to get out of plutocracy as soon as you can. Probably go autocracy in this case. Ikta is not very strong. Feudal nobility is not very strong when you don't have any vassals. So get into autocracy so that it unlocks the nobility, so you can get the free military mana. Very important. The mana generation is catastrophic. No advisors. While you have money, so you always want to have at least tier 1 advisors to get some money. Power projection is not very high, so here you want to put, let's say, Mara or Dawasir, either one of them as a rival, and then declare a show strength or a humiliation war to get a lot of power projection, to also get this bonus there, and to get the mana. Power projection is 100 mana in each category, which is a lot. It's 1 year of, in this case, it's 2 years of mana generation. So it's really important. So yeah, Hormuz is not in a very strong position. Yet it is allied to QQ and Ethiopia, so diplomatically it's nice. They just won against Timurids, so that's a good thing. But Timurids is not dead yet. He might come back, and if you don't want it to come back, you need to strengthen. Take 3, 4, 5, so again it's going to be extremely late in admin. The IDs are not going to be unlocked anytime soon, and in 20 years that's going to be very hurtful. Timmy. Timmy, not the best economy. At least the loans are nearly gone, only the estates loans. How much did he lose in the war? So I guess these ones are the Ajami cores he has. Not sure he got them at all. Was occupied, annexed by Timurids. So yeah, it was occupied, and it was Timurids, not this one. But he lost a fair chunk. He lost a lot to Timmy. Then again, it's not over yet. Still has a lot of dev. Still a great power. Force limit is not bad. He has a very good general there. 4, 5, 3, 1. Strong, very strong. Stability is down the drain. What happened? I think he declared bankruptcy. I think he did. Probably is just out of bankruptcy. We can check here. There is devastation everywhere. So I think, yeah, and the devastation is the same everywhere. So I think he went bankrupt. But yeah, it's going to be, yeah, it's not going to be easy to come back from here. He's allied to Oirat, which is a player, still has 3 vassals. But yeah, complicated situation. In terms of tech, 335 again, going to be late. In this case, either you find help in the Indians, or you just, yeah, you cannot concede to Korakonu because they are not going to stop.
What you doing?
I'm doing the post-session stream, and I'm just arriving to India. So if you want to come and like give me your point of view, that would be nice.
I mean, see where you're in Timmy.
Yeah, I'm in Timmy at the moment, and well, they are recovering. They are recovering.
But there's potential for it though. QQ is bankrupting,
QQ will be, yeah. I think
so,
they will, yeah.
and he still has his missions for 13 years or something, 10 years.
Which one?
You can look at country modifiers.
Yeah, I am. Oh yeah. The 10% moral and
Yeah, and there's another one.
and
He has two.
yeah, 5% moral. Okay, and manpower maintenance. Yeah. So yeah,
And he still is his general as well.
is still what?
General.
Yeah, the very good general 4531. Yeah,
So it's not. He's down, but he's not out.
he's not out, and he still has a lot of cores, so he can fight, but he doesn't have any manpower. Not many troops, and
Then
he
again, if QQ bankrupts, he's not gonna have a lot of manpower either.
yeah, but QQ is allied to Mamluks and Hormuz, so Hormuz is not really a factor. But if Mamluks come and defends QQ, no way Timmy can beat it. So he
Yeah,
would
but what
need.
else is he gonna do? Wait on QQ to.
He could asks help to you, like he could ask you to come. Not sure he would have the arguments for it. He could he could try to deploy Mamluks out of the war. Otherwise, it's going to be complicated because he is at admin tech 3 with only 380 admin mana in bank and minus 3 stab. So tech 5 will be in 15 years, something like that.
QQ doing better?
QQ is doing a little bit better. Let me check here. QQ is tech 4. He's going bankrupt soon, so he won't get tech 5 anytime soon either.
Oh, there's mill points.
Yeah, so he can take the tech before bankrupting, which is good. And he should state everything before bankrupting. So the mana is not going to be wasted. That's at least okay. Should get Mashriki in as well. Get everything he can stated. So where is it? That.
Yeah, as long as you have the admin points, why not?
Yeah. Well, you won't have it for a long time. Like he will bankrupt in, well, I don't know, 1 year or two, once he finishes the war against Shirvan. And
I guess when the cores are done. Some coring, actual coring.
yeah, 2, yeah,
I
one,
guess that's
63. So next year, it's the good culture.
I guess that's when he bankrupts.
Yeah.
Or aims to.
So yeah, Timmy is not dead, but it's definitely not in a good shape.
Yeah, it's not looking great.
Let's look at Mewar. Mew. Oh no, it's Mer. Mew is someone else.
But what?
Yes.
Also India.
Okay. So Mewar killed Gujarat. Very good for the trade. He secured a fair chunk of land. Did he dev the gold mine? Yes, but not enough. Only 6.
Instant max. He can do more because then it's uneven.
But he can take 2. Can do it 4 times. So it's.
Yeah, but he also has to do others.
He has
Probably wants to,
yeah.
Yes, he's already gonna waste some mill points.
Like he took the diplomatic tech 5, which gives nothing. So could have.
The problem is, look at this mana right now, right?
He has a lot of military mana.
Yeah, so he's gonna hit his cap before he's able to take admin tech 5.
Yeah, so just dev
So he has to mill dev this, which is
to 8 so that you can dev the rest, and then good to go.
it is money.
Diplomatically speaking, is allied to you, but only you. He has 3 vassals: Jay, Salmer, Rewakanta, and Idar, which are all OPMs. Okay. What?
I thought he vassalized Saint. I guess not.
No. Sint is independent. It's giving him trade power though, and probably war reps as well. So he has a force limit of 27. Morale is a bit low, but he has some discipline. Economy is good. It's okay because of the trade. He could get 4 more from gold, but the trade is there to compensate. He
10 ducats profit. That's okay.
that's good.
You should probably get a higher advisor then.
He has good forts, hills, drylands.
That's actually a bad fort.
Hills. Yeah, the one in Gorwar. Yeah, but you need it for the missions.
No, not the Korwa, the one in ex-Gujarat land.
Why?
One, I mean, what does it protect?
Nothing, but it's in hills, and the thing is that you get raided a lot. Well, I guess the raiders have been killed, so like it's for the devastation or so, something.
I mean, it looks like a great fort, right?
Yeah, but it's not.
Too
Yeah,
much.
yeah. Maybe one in Ahmadabad to join this line would be better to block the south.
Is there Rashidov or whatever? It above the fort, the province. Is that also hills?
Rajkot is, yeah. Yeah, that's better. That's
that
way
would be a better spot. For
way better than Gernar. Yeah, definitely.
But then again, it probably starts there. The fort.
Yeah, it
Don't
does.
people really build a lot of forts yet?
I think I built 3.
Really?
Yeah. I was a bit worried. Then I killed 2 people and I was less worried. 446, so very good.
Wait, that's a starting ruler. He's still alive.
Yeah. It is.
He's great, man.
And Krediak's definitely not biased. Sisodia is the heir.
He asked for a name for his heir. I said Krediax, and no.
Yeah, well, not biased. Mana here. Where is mana here? And no diplomatic mana for the Indians, so that's.
He can do
that's
a chain, right? No, I think it's added in.
oh, it's added. Yeah, so he
I
should
think,
take it. Should take it. Okay. Overall, good position. Looks like there is the South Indians against. Well, there is no other blocks. Okay. Bam.
Nobody's alive right now.
Oh, that's weird. So
Well, yes, Delhi was allied with Bengal,
yeah,
but we broke just before the end of the session.
yeah.
So we
You
can
still
fake war next session.
have a truth. Well, fake war until someone decides it's not fake.
It's a real war. yeah, you can fake war me. No worry about it.
Come on, me, bro. Come on, me. So you
Yeah.
you secured Nepal. Have you done the? Oh, I should tag to you.
Have I done what?
It's not Del. It's DLH. Have you done the culture shift?
Yes, of course.
You haven't. You are not.
I have. Look at my ideas.
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. And then you went back to form Punjab. Yes. Yeah. Well played. Well played.
Like the thing is, day one,
Yeah, you got Delhi
I
to
I
have.
released a vessel,
Okay.
which was completely covered with Delhi cores.
Oh, Rohilkhand.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I also exploded all the admin dev, so it was below 150 dev. So I got the free Freemer company.
Mm-hmm.
And then I destated, culture swapped to Nepal,
Mhm.
Ali formed Nepal, and instantly formed Delhi.
Oh yeah, and
Then gave me cores on everything again.
so you got Delhi in reconquest for your vassal. And
So the thing is, you form Nepal, right?
yes.
I destated and I formed Nepal,
Mm-hmm.
and the Nepali culture can also form Delhi.
Okay.
So I just formed Delhi afterwards. You only need like 2 provinces to form Delhi.
Yeah, but you had already fought Delhi, right?
No.
Okay.
I fought him, but I didn't form it yet.
Yeah, but you had taken the land,
Yes.
and you had Sirind as a vassal.
Yes.
Hmm.
Well, all the land of Sirhind is cores from Delhi.
Yes. Yeah. I know
So
that.
if you form it, does integrate Delhi,
Mm.
integrate the vessel I released, and then I had cores. Of course.
And
Well, not everything. Yet.
why didn't you state upper
Yeah, I
dot?
forgot that one. I need to state it. You even have 2 full cores there.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Good. Okay. Hash puts. They don't give much. Well, this one, but
But
yeah.
no, it's gonna be fun. Rush boots.
Check. Okay. So you are great power, third great power in the world. Strong nation. Income 33. That's good. Some is from spoils, but okay. Lots from taxation. You will need to like secure a little bit the trade by example, by killing, downstream's nation. Would be an idea. Did he die just before the end of the session, your military advisor?
The mill advisor.
5
Maybe
for
it had one.
5, that's good. 3 ideas already. 3 ideas in military, very strong.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised because I was a bit late to admin 5.
Yeah. I
Because
still
had
don't
Warlock
have
and,
it.
the Parliament, but
I still don't
so
have
on
the
one.
admin take 5. Oh, institution was saved by Bamanis. Didn't saw that. So you should have it in
yeah, it's gonna
10
be
to
right.
15 years, something like that.
Yeah, maybe I'll get it from knowledge sharing soon.
Yeah. Okay. 53 force limit, very strong. 2 combat wits. Okay, good. And Nepali ideas. So the upfront ideas are not very strong. Well, there is the manpower
25%
and
force limit.
but it's like the end that's very good.
Yeah.
And for Punjab, what do you need? You need to be sick, okay,
I
and
only need to be sick.
and
that's
add admin tech 10, okay.
I already culture swapped to Punjabi. I was added.
Very
So-
strong early game, very strong early game. You
Yeah,
are
Jaipur is crazy, man.
you are allied to Mewar and Mewat, probably to vassalize them at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe get another player alliance. Ayutthaya?
I am allied with Bengal, but it's just broken right now, so you can fake war or get.
So if you are allied to Mewar and Bengal, the Indian expansion is basically locked. So Timmy
I
or
don't know.
Tibet?
I don't know. I was just happy that session 1 went pretty well.
Well,
Let's see after.
you can go northwest or northeast. I don't see
Maybe
other
I
path.
heard Nanjing is nice this time of the year.
Yeah, it is. We like to have visitors if they pay their room and then leave.
That second part. But
Bahmanis, I don't see much border changes. He got Tana, I think. But apart from that,
I think he
does
also took 3 provinces in the north.
yeah, maybe Khandesh. Yeah, Khandesh was part of Gujarat. It was the vassal of Gujarat. So yeah, he declared on Gujarat, got this province and the vassal. But apart from
Bastar.
that, and Bastar, yeah. But Bastar is still alive, and the vassal of Bengal. Bastar has many provinces, but not his core province. Kamet is still his vassal. Okay, is at -2 stab. What happened? What happened? Yeah, check.
He's also at 5 corruption.
Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, Onetros is
I
with
guess he has got
Mul.
shitty events, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Like he's only like Multan is not a threat. He's fighting Malwa at the moment, which is a good thing. But what the heck? What the fuck? He needs to integrate his vassal for the estates. Not going to happen right away. He has Vijay, Yu, and Malwa as rivals, but there was no war between Vijay and Bahmanis.
Vijayanagar was
yet.
stopped by
Mm.
North.
Yeah.
Then. And Gasputin said he was probably gonna make the break.
Yeah, and
So they
yeah.
agreed to have the war after the break. But yeah, he couldn't make it after the break either. So they just didn't have the war yet.
That's a very very shitty regent 103. Well, it's well advised, well connected, so that's okay. But he will be happy
Yeah,
when the air arrives. You need to give. Oh the fuck. You need to give way more privileges to get the the mana generation everywhere and to get the advisor cost as well. Well, maybe wait for the stability, but once the stability is there, get the advisor cost.
he can step up at least once, right?
Yes, yeah, you can. But
What's his stack though?
he's tech 445. So
Is he no, he's not close to 5.
no, he will be on time for tech 6, mil tech 6, but he will be late on the ideas.
Could be bad.
Income 25, so still completely fine. He can do things with that. Force limit 34, 1.5 combat width, so he can fight. He can fight the good fight. But I think VJ should be stronger at this point in time. VJ has a 3-4-6 strict, so that's going to play. He has the
1D-year-olds.
disc guy as well. He can get the mil tech 6 whenever he wants. So day one of next session, VJ should declare, like without even. Oh, what the fuck? The income.
Yeah, the autonomy is shit.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, I think yeah. So there is the chain events to give autonomy to the south or get a lot of rebels. Well, you should remove the autonomy and kill the rebels. Like kill them all.
I'm not sure if you're gonna fight Bamanits, right? Day one. I don't think you should lower the autonomy.
No, I mean the one you don't have to. Like it's. I think the mean time to happen is like 5 or 10 years for the events to
I
pop.
mean, I don't know if he should do it right now because if he's gonna fight Bamanits instantly.
That's still a lot of force limit and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, he's way stronger than Bamanits. He's 115 discipline, right?
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, but his economy is still.
He can golden era, and he has attack, so it should be fine.
Yeah.
I think if they fight right now, Vijayanagara wins.
Well, at least he secured the south. He has a shit ton of vassals. He
Which
vassalized.
is also great if you're gonna fight.
Yeah,
You
that's.
march them all,
Yeah.
and you have like 50 more force limit.
Well, some of them are not happy.
It still gives you the force limit.
He will be on time for Tech 5, and he could get some ideas quite early on. So yeah, I think even if the income is low, VJ can still beat Bahamanis.
If they're gonna fight, you take the tech 6 probably, and then.
Yeah.
Also, release is it Kolkana? This vessel in Andhra.
Golconda, yeah. Yeah, because it has a lot of cores. Yeah.
It has the core on, Golconda, the province itself.
Yeah.
Which is the best province in India.
It is, with the
Oh
plus
wait, the
4.
Bhavani should definitely lower the autonomy in that one.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Let's look at Bengal. Shit. It's BNG. I played the shit, I should know the tag.
I always mistake it as well with Benin.
Yes, he has some money in bank, which is good. A few loans, but the estates one, so it's not a problem. Ruler 433, I think it's the starting one. Yes, it is. Good air. So is this guy a general? He is. So good choice. He's making the good money. Could increase
They probably
the.
disinherited some time ago.
Yeah, possibly.
Not
I
the
mean-
snare that abdicated. Sorry.
He could abdicate. I think he could. Like
He could have.
no,
17
in 2 years.
right?
In 2 years he can abdicate. Like he needs to have ruled for 20
Oh,
years.
True. That's true. Yeah.
He could increase the advisors. He has a lot of money. The mana generation is good. He's losing a little bit in diplomatic relations, even though he already has strong duchies. So he's allied. Oh yeah, that's once again, shitload of vassals. Some of them
They
are not.
fully annexed Odessa.
Yeah. Okay. That's why. Okay. Because I was going to say that these two, for example, were useless. Like one of them could have gobbled up the other, but if he fully annexed Orissa, he didn't choose.
Yeah, he's pretty sure he fully annexed Orissa, and then he got all those vessels.
So he got Orissa, he got Assam, he got well, a lot of things there. He went into Ava a little bit, well, Calamio at least. So he expanded nicely. He should have a good control of the trade here, which is going to be more and more important. He should probably improve once he get out of war the center of trades to really make the money flow in his homeland.
It's a trade company, by the way. Astrakhan.
Is
It's
it?
called- Yeah, it's not an India continent.
Ah,
It's just as, I don't get
it
it.
is a
but,
trade company. That's going
and
to be
with
strong.
every institution, it's gonna make more money.
Definitely. What else here? So you can get some manpower and claims here. Well, it's a strong position. I think it's a strong position. If you indeed are allies, he doesn't have much threats. He is touching Bahmanis and Vijay, so in case these two fight, well, he could go and grab a piece for himself.
I mean, if he wants to, he could grab a piece from both.
Yeah, he could. I think he could. So his income is actually lower than Bahmanis, but he makes much more profit. His force limit is good. Doesn't have much discipline. So
Yeah, but keep in mind he has 6 vessels, right?
he has 6 vassals, yeah. But Vijay as well.
That's a lot of force limit that you can get both from yourself if you march them and the troops.
I mean, I think if they fight to death, it's an easy war. Otherwise, it would be a little bit bloody still. It's not.
I mean, if they fight and, for example, Vijayanagar wins pretty easy, right?
Yeah.
Then he can just roach Bahmanis.
Vijay could lock him out.
That's gonna be hard.
3
He needs,
provinces.
like 3 provinces, and that is a war declaration if you do that, right?
Like Vijay will take probably these 4 provinces first for his vassal, and then he needs 1, 2, 3 to lock Bengal out. I think he can take 4 in reconquest and then 3 in conquest in one war.
I mean, that means he skips his own course then. Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see what goes
Bengal has a nice card to play. Yeah. And in the eastern side, so Yunnan is not there yet, and Ayutthaya is not there yet either. They are not touching.
Is Yunnan going for that land? He doesn't have claims, does he?
He has on cam,
I mean,
but that's all.
this is how he starts.
On this side, yeah.
Yeah.
He expanded a lot in China, but
But he doesn't seem to be focused on that.
yeah, but like we pretty much divided China, so we will finish mopping up everything. But then I think he will go in Cam or something. I don't really know where. Ayutthaya is played. So Ayutthaya vassalized Khmer. That's a good thing. He also vassalized Malacca. So he is in a good position. Lanna as well, and Champa. So 4 vassals allied with Ava. And what's the final one? He has a royal marriage with Majapahit, but he's not allied, which is strange because both are players. They probably have some kind of arrangement. He has most bold trade ships, mistake. Economy is good. Force limit. Whoa, 44 force limit. That's nice. Yeah, a lot of vassals. Lot of good vassals. Malacca and Landa are disloyal, but Khmer and Champasak are loyal. That's good. He can get subjugation on Luang Prabang, Longsong, and Myeongfong. So basically, a lot of people there. In terms of aggressive expansion, yeah, that hurts. That hurts a bit.
That's it, though.
If no players get involved, no, because he can deal with, like, most of them are either vassals or have truce. But if, like, Yunnan is close, he could want to utilize it. Brunei as well could want to use it as a, you know, as a way to get Malacca or something. Like if Brunei was to declare with all the Indonesians there, could be a bit annoying. So yeah, I don't know.
I mean, if he puts his entire army in, what's it
Yeah,
called?
yeah,
Johor, I think.
Yeah, in Johor.
They
Yeah.
I will never cross even. So
Yeah. I mean, it's manageable, but he cannot subjugate Lanchong right away. It would give a bit too much.
probably good.
Both in and Malacca have just too many subjects. It's populations.
Hmm.
Why do you don't care?
They had no one to fight together either. So.
It is too.
No, it makes no sense. I say that, and they have war.
That's a very
You should
bad.
probably just declare war on Siak and go in there. To be honest.
Yeah, and take it. But the thing is that
I'm allied with Siak.
So
Across the street.
of course you can. You just declare it instantly cross.
in terms of navy, he has 18 galleys. His vassal Malacca has 3, but a good general. What does Brunei have? I think Brunei must have a better navy than that.
Probably, but
Ah,
he
shit.
won't- Brunei probably doesn't keep his navy constantly in States of Malacca.
What's its bay?
EEA.
Okay.
EEI.
Chuk, 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 chuk. 13 galleys. Oh no, so actually Ayutthaya would have the naval supremacy.
I mean, you should go for Siak. It's great land.
Well, it opens up everything, plus there is a gold mine just there, which is always
You
good.
just chain war that entire
Yeah.
continent. To be honest.
In terms of mana generation, so remove this guy, desinerate him, because 042 is very, very disgusting. But good ruler otherwise. He doesn't have the discounts. No, doesn't have the discounts. Mistake here. Should probably accept the Mons as well. Dieko is okay. So get the discount. But apart from that, it's pretty good. Is in time in terms of tech 545. First idea, he should be on time for tech 6. Is there some naval morale in the first text? Only tech 7, so he has time. Okay. I think he's more likely going to play the continental game. Well, he could go for Indonesia, but I think he looks like he's more
It's touch
focused.
proof land, man.
It would be
Good ways
suicide
to
'cause
not
I
go.
have tech 6 on ready.
So what?
Majapahit.
Probably has
If
like
he
twice
has-
your force limit.
He has no
what you gonna
wind
do?
power for it, though.
Majapahit is allied. Oh, it's not allied to. Oh, you're not allied anymore. Hmm.
I was never allied.
Okay. I thought you were allied and dividing the. Okay. Majapahit so is out of the disaster, which is good for him, but he must be late, yeah, very late in tech. 344 with no mill mana at all. So
Does that disaster cost so much points or something?
It's 15% all power cost.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be this one though.
this is a lot. This is a lot.
I mean, 50% all power cost, it's 2 tax. So
That's 300.
That's
That's
90
180
mana per
points.
tech.
so he's more than 180 points behind.
He has three tributary states, 2 vassals. Why did he make tributaries?
He starts with 4 of them, and
Oh yeah,
his missions require.
if he has 5 of them, they become vassals. Yeah, that's right. He needs 6, yeah, and then they become vassals. Okay, makes sense. He has a lot of crown land, but he does not get the military mana. Mistake, nor the admin mana. Big mistake again. Oh yeah, the ruler from the start is still there, but yeah, the mana generation is not good. There is an issue there. So yeah, Majapahit is a bit late. Well, fairly late actually. At least his vassal Ternat is colonizing. I guess that's good. It's colonizing lands that he controls but does not even see. That's fun.
He's taking the gold mine. That's something, I guess. No, much of it itself.
Oh yeah, there.
Problem is he's lost. He had like 10k manpower and he's lost all fighting Luffang because he's only at Miltech 4. I think Luffang did Luffang hit 5 during the war? Or is it still 4?
4.
The one did not.
Yeah, it's like 4. Why didn't you rush it, by the way, the gold mine?
Just awkward alliance. I just decided to humiliate them because they were allied to the guys on the east side of the island. It's not worth taking the extra hit mana and adding mana to rush it.
I mean, once Majapahit has it, it will be a fairly easy war if you want to take it for yourself.
Well, no, I think he left before the session ended because it was too slow. I doubt the player will get on it because, as I said, I have Miltech 6 whenever I need it. It's still Majapahit doesn't have Miltech. It's in a very weak position.
Yeah. So you are 454.
I also have Sunda as a vassal, so I'm already on.
Yeah, true. And it has a lot of cores, so you could take half of Majapahit Island in one chunk. In terms of, so you're allied with Pasai and Siak, and you have Sulu, Palembang, and Sunda as vassals. So you control the strait here. That's good. And Sulu, who basically united the Philippines. That's good as well. Ruler 442, it's okay, but the air is very strong. That's good. Income 10.6, okay. Force limit enough to make a combat with. Sunda is not happy at all. You just vassalized it, I think. Yes.
Minus 2 on relations.
Yeah, the truce just started, so.
Yeah, it was awkward. It's on the back side of the island, so its colonial rate is like 240.
Yeah, because it's 3 sea tiles. Yeah. Okay. And the institution, you're getting it from Taiwan. Okay.
Taiwan was subsidiated. It's still selling it to me.
Yeah.
What a very loyal subject you have there, TR.
Well, he started selling it to you before it was AI, so, and before it was subjugated. I mean, I would have preferred to sell it to you myself to get the money, but that's life.
Should have annexed it.
No, I didn't want to. Well, I could have annexed it.
300
Yeah, annex and then insta release. Could have, but yeah.
Stopped
Would
selling.
cost him more. Did you have Conquest CB at least?
Yeah, I had Conquest CB on
So you wouldn't
on
have
the
paid
capital, and the capital is 37 dev, and so I would have lost a shit ton of diplomatic mana doing that. Oh no, actually no.
You had Conquest.
No, that
Yeah.
one was a Conquest.
Yeah, I would have lost
You
less.
actually lost a shit.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Right. Well, that's one more mistake I did, because I did a lot of mistake during the session. Yunnan. So Yunnan has a lot of vassals, and actually expanded a lot. He secured. He pretty much blocked me off here. But that's okay. I guess. Gonzu also expanded a lot and also blocked me off. But that's okay. I guess. Because they have enemies outside and they are protecting me. And
Did Yunnan pick for his missions?
uh,
It's in China.
He also did pull off the glorious tactic.
He
of
did
having
not
Kong
pick-
force
No,
conversion.
he has an event. Yes, he's not focusing. Go in the top left for a second.
yeah, top left.
Yes, he doesn't have to like focus the bet.
No,
He didn't pick
the-
the bet. Conquer the weakest Chinese, I think. So he did focus.
yeah, Yan focus China. Yeah.
I mean, it gives him a center of trade. It's capital.
The sad bit though is he's small enough early on in the game where if he attacked Kong, he can have the AI force change his religion. And with the discount in culture conversion costs and his second idea for unlocking the first idea group, he could have still easily formed Tibet for the theocracy mission.
Yeah.
You need a culture swap for that.
But with the 20% from the 33% in international ideas and the 25% from it being adjacent, it's only like 25 to 30% cost.
I mean, when is this culture conversion cost then in the cities?
It's 33%.
3%.
Yeah.
But when is it?
Second.
Second, so
Yeah. It's really late. What you gonna do? You're not gonna conquer any land until you're
what?
6
No,
cities in quality.
No, but the Tibetan group is
no, it's dirt
fairly
cheap
big.
to culture convert in what?
Like
Yeah, but
converting his mainland. His mainland is the same culture group as Tibetan, so you still have the discount as well. So I mean it's.
Because
I-
you're vassal feeding all that to Z anyways. You're only probably going to conquer a little bit of China for yourself. And you can bring all Tibet. Like, if it was stupidly cheap, like, it probably would cost you.
how long does it take to
300.
culture Take a province. How long does it take to culture convert?
It's 10, isn't it? Like 10.
I don't think he can convert any. Yeah, this
If
one.
it's 10 months per dev,
30 months for the cheapest and 90 for the most expensive he has at the moment.
so what? You know how long that is?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, like,
8 years.
Easily formed Tibet before, like, Tech 7. Latest Tech 10.
I don't see it happening, but if you want to form Tibet, just pick the Tibet option.
I mean, Yunnan
Like,
ideas are better than the Tibetans, so the missions would have been nice, sure, but like is
getting a free switch to theocracy is amazing. It's
Yeah.
100% morale on this.
yeah. He will be on time for the Tech 5. He can have the military Tech 6 as well. His income is still low. He managed to grab the gold mine before the Fire Nation. Where is it again?
The right, most right province.
So he got it very early. I don't know if
It's not
he.
even dev.
It is. It is. I'm not sure if he like no CB'd sacrificial boar, or I don't know how he did it, but he declared like
He gets
first month.
claims from his mission to make bonuses.
Yeah, but you need you need to get to force limit, I think, to get the.
That's really easy. It's like recruit 2 regiments and
Yeah, I know, but like the Fire Nation and myself also had that, and like it takes like 2 months, 2 or 3 months to get the regiments. He declared first month.
He also released Z as a vassal, so when he's handing over,
Ah, yeah.
he loses that force.
Mm-mm.
He does gain some platinum.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably as higher than Mer Company.
Also, yeah. So he managed to kill the Fire Nation. Well, not kill. There is still Macau with a 666. So the best ruler in the world is ruling just a very small nation.
Azula.
Yeah.
How fitting for Zula to be exiled.
And the three Chinese are buddies at the moment.
At the moment.
I don't think. Oh, Gansu
No one
actually.
knows how the three Chinas have gone historically.
Yeah. Gansu is actually the only one with IDs. He went quantity 545. Is he a little bit richer than Yuan? Gansu is making 12.5. He has a force limit of 25. He should be on time for take 6 as well. He picked the first idea. He can still state a bit. He has one vassal, Felice Gang, and he went to get King Zhu. He's probably going to go for Chinese People's Republic. Only needs Beijing anymore. So that's pretty good. And what can his mission give him? Infantry combat ability, shock damage. So that's pretty good bonuses that he can get.
However, it requires the people he's killing to be friendly.
Yeah.
Pretty sure they also cannot exist.
Yeah, I think if Wei does not exist, he can pick it everywhere and every time he wants. And this one just requires a little bit of money to get 10% shock
That's
reduce.
probably then what's also for Wei, because that's the Shaanxi one.
Yeah.
So he probably needs money for the Chinese United Front as well.
Yeah.
If he kills Wei.
But Wei is not going to die just now. Well, at least not in one war. It's 2 wars.
The
Plus-
AI seem to kick Korea's ass.
Yeah. So I
Korea's the fourth though. Isn't that the fourth province that's on siege
it is.
in the north?
It is.
How did he get a master to siege down everything?
No.
No, because Korea has the naval supremacy. I think that it was occupied by Korchin or something. Then Wei attacked and sieged everything, and then got trapped inside. So Gansu is doing quite well. 25 and 13 income. And how much was the force limit of Yunnan?
We had some heavy inflation though. 3%
27.
for 20 years.
Gansu, you mean?
Yunnan has a lot too. I think that was Wei that might have had the
Yunnan has a gold mine, so it makes sense. But yeah, that's a lot. I think he got the.
money from the AIs and take the.
There is one event giving you flat 3 inflation.
I mean, if you just take money from AIs every war,
Yeah, also.
goes up.
maximum inflation the last 36 months. What?
Yeah, if you're your max inflation for the last 36 months.
Yeah.
Well, look, it says 46.8%.
Oh, that's definitely bugged.
It's probably in the
Also
haste.
minimum 0.
Okay, so what's my tag? The HE. You actually both played Zhejiang in recent campaigns. I have a little bit more income than the other 2 Chinese. Force limit is the same as Yunnan.
Expected more. I haven't done
Uh,
the Feng Zhou yet.
Yeah, so Hangzhou was allied to a lot of people, which was very annoying. So I had to wait a bit. I fought them once to get the humiliate because they were allied to, I think it was Q or Qi. I don't remember this one, which one. So I had
He's
to,
the green one.
yeah, I had to truce juggle a little bit. But once I get like I can get these 3 provinces from Fujian and full annex Hangzhou, and once it's locked, I will have a little bit more income. I'm a little bit late on admin tech, well, fairly late.
You have
So
a mission that gives you an upgrade of central trade in Hangzhou.
Yeah, I know it's there. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Also, don't do what I did and forgot to fire your missions before you formed typing.
Yeah. And actually, I was fairly late here because I made the first war against Qi, this guy, and I gave 1 province to Wei and forgot to take my province in the peace deal to get the claims on it after. So that was
sniped it from you or something?
yeah, a bit.
It is Gansu, right? That take,
It is.
Yeah, I flux on, so guns are a bit hard.
So I'm locked in at the moment, so I will have to find ways to expand. But
You
I
can do what I
Only
did.
there
and
was
then
an
knock on what that,
uninhabited island.
yeah, but I'm pretty sure that they're gonna see somebody there.
yeah, probably.
And it would be a dick move into the player war, but you can do it.
I mean, I did kill Taiwan, so I'm good with dick moves.
True. I can confirm.
Big dick energy.
So yeah,
What are you gonna do by vassalize or conquer?
I think I will have to vassalize them, otherwise I will be way too late. I will take like 2 provinces at least from Fujian to lock it. But I will vassalize Hangzhou and then transfer trade. Oh fuck! Henan is my tributary. Didn't see that. I think it was.
Hey, the name's Endrax. Nice. Oh, what's your leader actually? Who's your leader?
It's Byzantic and you're the heir.
Ah.
And I actually I want you, so I made Byzantic a general, but he doesn't want to die.
They're bubbling buffoons, so no one's abdicating.
Byzantic is really good.
He's really
Inspiring
6
leader.
mil is pretty.
he's really good,
Inspiring
but
leader and 6 mil early on. That's crazy.
yeah. But I want some admin at the moment.
Pretty sure Morlock is also added to the nation pool. The name.
Wow, did they add me after I played it?
At least that's what we used to do. I don't know if they did it this time.
So who else is there? Manchu is there.
Could be seated. Looking okay. It's
Uh,
not a player, right?
it is
Manchu's a
played.
player.
It is.
Wait, there was a player there?
I think it is.
He's being weird though. He selected eco ideas instead of board ideas.
Yeah,
Does
yeah,
he
yeah.
have IDs in it though?
No, not yet.
Just be a placeholder. for
He's
events.
tech 545. He started as how is it called again?
Just not.
Janzu. Yeah. He has good rule, very good hair. Well, problem with the hordes is that your hair often die before they arrive. He's actually admin
He's
focus.
37 died, chief. Not gonna die either.
Admin focus. So I think he wants to commit to Echo. He wants to scale.
He-
In that case, innovative may be a better choice.
I mean, he could also just, because he had a core a lot, I don't know. When did he go admin focus? Can he swap out of it?
it looked like
Yeah, he can swap out of it.
No, admin focus.
Oh, he can.
Yeah, so he probably took it at the start of the session after the game.
That's not a bad choice, seeing that there were no players around.
I mean, it's not a bad choice if you can't hit admin 5 otherwise anyway.
Yeah.
Because else you're just nice, you have mill focus, but you know,
The Echo is
you
okay.
don't have IDs,
He's
so
a-
you're just gonna def with them.
He's actually richer than Gansu, and he has more force limit than any of the Chinese.
And he's short.
With the horde bonuses, so definitely scary.
Can you click on my nation and check the modifiers? I want to see what I got for like the ICTA stuff.
Who are you again? Bengal?
It's Bengal.
Bengal.
Because I might want
The
to
other
have the
cool
same
blue
weather.
nation.
Yeah, the cool nation.
And you wanted to see government reforms?
No, no, modifiers.
Modifiers. Yeah.
I have Indian source and it has ICTA stuff. Oh no, it doesn't have ICTA stuff. Never mind. I don't. Yeah, it
I
does.
think that's that.
Which one did I take?
Did the tax was the third
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I'll probably ask for a safe for more admin.
What?
And like less money.
And it doesn't cost admin.
Hmm?
It doesn't cost points.
No,
He
no,
wants
like
more cost reduction.
yeah, I would have taken cost reduction. Like I would ask the admins to just take like money from me and give me admin. If that's possible, but maybe.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Well, it's only for like 2 more
Yeah, it's only
years.
for a few more years, but I court a lot.
Yeah. When did you flip out from ICTA?
I mean,
That
it-
AI took it day one.
yeah, I took
It was
Ah,
AI
yeah.
at the start.
Yeah. Okay.
If you were at some, you're gonna get the change in 2 years anyway.
Yeah, that's true, but I already caught a lot.
You
I mean,
called
the money is pretty good.
Olaf
10% tax.
Orissa.
Money's pretty good.
Olaf
But I
Orissa.
think I would
That.
prefer having admin.
Yeah.
Like Orissa, Tirhut, like Arakan.
So we have 2 Indians here.
Clack,
Why
clack.
is no BJ Bamais?
Vijay wasn't there.
It's up.
Vijay wasn't there.
DJ was a sub, so they waited until the perm would play. And the perm ended up not being able to play. So, no.
And actually, you have a very good window there, Buku, when
Yeah, I could kill Brahman's next session.
or Vijay.
No, why would you do that?
It's very wholesome.
I mean, you could kill either one of them.
I mean, why would you fight? Just let them fight.
Yeah.
Then you do whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was. I mean,
Invade
like,
Italia.
I'm tired that it doesn't flow into me, and I can also not move my trade capital there, so it's kind of
Siam definitely knows the
The best best play
Down is Malacca.
best play you
Siam,
have.
not Siam, Burma.
Yeah,
Wait,
Burma
wait,
does.
own
but
anything.
I'm already getting Burma because Ayutthaya just said, hey, you can have Pegu, and I was like, cool, I'm getting Pegu.
The best play you can have.
It is.
Yeah, but he's giving me Burma.
It's
basically.
changed in 1.30, 1.4, 5, I don't know which one, but it's changed. Pegu is in part of Burma now.
Just release Andhra.
But
Release
It has a
Andhra and
ghost
then
tree.
go Reconquest, because Andhra has score like on every single shit.
Do I want to fight? Can't I just? I could just chill.
Nah. Let them.
Just had a chill.
The best thing you can do is let them fight,
Yeah, I just wait,
and
let them fight, and
as
go
soon as one bankrupts, declare on the other. Declare on the other because it will be close to bankruptcy as well, and you have a you have a 5-year period to finish your war and then kill the second one, and you have the both of them for free. And if you release Andhra, you can get like a shitload of thing on Reconquest, and then you can get which one, what tags are nice in here. Yeah, they are not. They are a bit far away, but you can get Shanda or
That's a
Pera.
nice deck if he kills Golconda by annexing.
Yeah,
It's a nice deck. That's the amount, of course.
definitely. And Vijay is probably going to win. At the moment, it's
Yeah,
stronger.
He has strict rule. I saw that in the session.
And yeah, he has 15% discipline at the moment, but
Also,
he
like the VJ government reform, right? That gives 10%.
No, that's not a government reform. It's starting at it.
Okay.
It's tradition is 10% ICA.
I mean, I also had 10% I see.
Romana says Kef though. Kef is
he has 20%.
What deck are we at?
Vijay has 20% ACA.
No, it's Kef is bad. That sucks for him.
Yeah, that's we get we should honest.
But Vijay is strong, but his economy
It's like the government.
is shit as fuck. Like he should get.
Okay, VJ is actually very like.
Well, this is with this is fake, right? You lowered the autonomy, I think.
Yeah, it's
I think
even
it was 17.
17. Yeah.
Okay, then I could also make my vassals marches and get like a shit ton of force.
He can do the same thing.
Oh, yeah, but my vassals are bigger.
Yeah, but doesn't. Yeah, but March. It's most about the base force limit.
I mean,
It's base force limit. If that
why
was,
why would he increase his
Like-
force
like
limit?
the vessels have the base force limit of 6. Well, 3, but if you march them, it's 6.
He already cannot pay for his force limit, so he doesn't really need to increase it.
You don't need to be able to pay for it in that one.
Yeah, he already has loans, you know. PJ already has he has 7 loans, 1k, and yeah, 5 of them are burger loans, 2 are not. He's losing money while not paying for his troops, not paying for his force.
I mean, the war is just gonna happen pretty quick next session, I think.
it looks so nice to just invade them. That's
I
if we just
like
had a chill campaign.
this is painful to look at. Like, so much autonomy.
I mean, I've had my joke campaign in already.
I want to lower it again.
Makes me scared.
No, I'll never attack you.
I mean, right now we
In
can.
fact, you're gonna attack me next session, right?
Yeah.
How many years?
You broke alliance just for that, right? To make a
To just integrate.
It's a worthy goal.
why would you go against easy targets when you can coalition Krediacs?
Exactly.
True.
I mean,
Unfortunately, it's crazy though.
if you really want to fight the war, just know that there are a lot of Chinese ready to help. Just
Yeah, but
say the word.
As long as it's against me.
Yes. I'm ready to send 20 condottieri for free, as long as you need them.
wait, is that even allowed with the rules?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
I cannot send them back if they get wiped. But otherwise, I think
It
it's...
will happen.
Oh no, I think they cannot be for free. You're right. They need to be at least at a normal normal price.
I mean, it's still 20 troops without going
Yeah,
with
yeah.
force limit.
And my quality is okay.
I think my quality is better than yours right now, because I have Bengal traditions and
Probably.
yeah.
Let's
I
check.
mean, my starting at these are manpower
starting at
recovery and force limit. So
Bengal at the moment doesn't have disciplined,
you
and
have a lot more frost on me.
390 morale. No, you don't have double. 35
I had
force limit.
61, I think.
No.
Oh, my advisor died, so maybe that lowered it.
I
So
don't have an advisor right now that boosts either of my military stats.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and I can make marches.
and
Like, if we fight, then both of us get killed by Martin. Maybe if he's good or something.
20% ICA. So you both went for quality and both have the first 3. So that's equal. Okay. And GLH
Do you have good forts?
53. You don't have 70. It's not the double.
I was with,
Nah, but even with the 10% guy, you don't
was
have 70.
61 at one point.
Can you?
Oh, maybe it's because I haven't court the state that it was 61 at one point, so I
Is
don't know.
there
Can
autonomy?
you march everything out?
At one point.
Can you march everything out?
March? What?
Yeah, that's diplomats.
Your
Yeah, bingo.
your vassals. Yeah. Let's see.
Takes a diplomat to do so.
Yeah.
So it takes.
Takes a bit, but they're very close to my capital, I think.
Relations, influence, make designate. Oh, they are they're at war. So
Just get out of the one.
Yeah. Just really close. Yeah. Oh yes. Wait. Okay, yes, meant to get out of force.
yeah.
They accept
Designate more. Up. And who did I miss? Bastar, I think. Yes.
There's also the blue snake and the pink guys.
No, you got it.
And you go to. I think I need one stick. What the fuck?
I think it is a tick.
No, it just ticked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Should be
It
right.
it was at 38 and now it's 35.
No, that's because Fake autonomy. Probably. Shift state. No, he has trade company, so he has Fake autonomy for a month.
Just look at what you could get for Max
I mean, yeah, I
39.
was in constant war the entire session, basically. Just having my vassals sieged on stuff.
And what
Frothing
if...
is a lot worse than React.
What if... what's the bonus again for the marches? Subsidized armies, no?
Send officers.
Send officers. is
Send
the one
officers.
gives morale and for them.
Why can't you... Oh. Less than 69 dev.
Manipur,
Yeah, Manipur's a big boy.
two of them are too big, I think. This should be possible.
No, only Manipur you can't.
This army. Okay.
Yeah, vessels farm go better.
39. That's okay. That's good.
Yeah, it's okay, but like still 20 less okay.
No, he's at 53. You're 14 less.
Still. Okay, so
I mean, you
coalition
gotta get
credit.
land, remember? So your enforcement's gonna go. Mine's gonna go down.
Coalition credits.
Yeah, at least you did this to me.
Yeah, with the land force limit modifier. Yeah, you're right. 61 is the advisor.
Ah!
There were a few on stake as well. And if you were...
Well, I probably... what did you do it? State the one state? Wait, what is this?
yeah, it's stated Nepal. And if you take like something like that...
It's my core.
up.
Oh yeah, I guess I will vote from Nepal for a while at least, but still, if I form Nepal, maybe it's gonna work out.
Yeah, 25%.
So you have, yeah, 25%. I have 33 actually with my first idea. So I will be very happy when it spawns. I was hesitating between quantity and quality for a while. But then I looked at the mission, at the ideas, and quality is definitely the best choice, I think, for the giant.
It's better choice regardless, I think.
Ah,
You're in a pretty rich area of China.
yeah,
Your income right now isn't great. But it's still better than everybody around you, right? Since you're so
I
big
think
part
my
of
income
China.
will skyrocket next session. Well, it won't
Yeah,
because
so we should get the trade.
I
Hangzhou, Fujian.
actually
Can you look at the trade you can... How much trade is in Hangzhou? Yeah.
not much.
Half. Well, you have Fuzhou occupied, so they give less trade power. Yeah, you're gonna make like 3 ducats more.
But I basically locked the trade node, so once these two guys go away, it will be a bit better. But I won't be there next week, so AI is going to do shit.
Who's gonna sub game?
I don't know yet.
Fairy Tail's playing Burgundy, right?
Yeah, he is, and actually he did pretty well. Burgundy is in a nice state.
Nazca, what's his called? Shelter?
I don't think he will be there. Oh, I didn't see. Oh, that's military access. It's okay.
I'll
But-
probably also try to get a sub for next session because my D&D is getting, like, I won't have D&D on Friday, so my DM is trying to move it to Friday, to Saturday, Sunday.
Just say no.
Okay,
D&D
we'll
is better than you
stop
folks,
the
so
recording
I'll
and
try to
stop.
find a second.
To be honest, we talked about having the Indians on there as well.
I will stop the stream and the recording.